Yo, what's going on guys, HyperX here, welcome back to another video for Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak, and in this one I want to talk about 5 hidden secrets within the Citadel map. The Citadel map is a fantastic new addition to Monster Hunter. Honestly, I love the sort of interconnecting biomes, the scale of the map, just in general it is a very cool location to explore, and explore is what you should do because, much like there are on any map in Monster Hunter, there are normally some things to uncover, rare endemic life, secrets, shortcuts, things like that, and the Citadel has its own. So in this video I'm going to go over 5 of them. If you guys do enjoy this, a like would be super appreciated. If you've discovered any more secrets on this map, let me know in the comments down below, and of course do be sure to keep it locked for plenty more. So, in at number 1, let's talk about the secret area at the bottom of Area 13. Some of you guys may still have yet to uncover this, it may still be covered in a cloud, and it's one of those areas that if you go to it organically, you just basically go to where you see on the map, which, let's be honest, is a perfectly reasonable thing to do. You see a path, you walk to it. However, upon doing so, you will notice this pathway is blocked, and this one is not one that you can use a bomb to destroy. Instead, you actually need to go a different route to get here. There are actually 2 ways to enter this, so as a quick breakdown, what you want to do is head over to Area 13. You then want to stand in the murky, muddy swamp, and from there you then want to follow the direction I'm going right now, run up towards the sort of derelict pillars, jump up on the side, and you'll then see an entrance to a mine, a little sort of cavern over here, and you can then walk down this, and there will of course be some mining nodes along the way, which you should definitely mine to make sure you get some nice tasty materials. But as you continue down this path, there will also be a ledge you can climb up onto. You can find a relic there if you want it. But as you continue down this path, this will then lead you to that area you saw from the other side, where of course there was that bone pile that you couldn't access. And from there you can then take a right and run all the way down the slope to this new area. Of course, once you're here, you can gather from the bone pile, you can mine the node that's there, you can go fishing, and you can also get the Great Wirebug location, so that can then give you a shortcut back to base camp. However, there is also a second way to get here, so if you want the alternate shortcut, you once again return to the muddy, murky swamp and instead turn your attention to this tree stump here. If you then go up and wirebug yourself above it, you will see that is actually a big opening, and you can drop down into that same location where we got the relic on the previous pathway. So basically, 2 ways to access this area. Following on from there to point number 2, how to find the rare endemic life, the Gargolda, on this map. First things first, you will need to load into an expedition in the daytime. Keep in mind this doesn't spawn at the very beginning of the session, but if you go and sort of wander around, do a few other things, come back sort of around 10 minutes later, this thing should spawn, but it does need to be during the day. From there, what you then want to do is go up towards the sort of area 4 location and just follow the route that I'm taking right now. You're basically going to be doing lots of climbing up the mountain, using the sort of broken down buildings as your footing, and then you want to work your way up to this location here. You can of course see from where I'm right now, the endemic life is already there. That's because I've been running around the map doing other stuff, in fact just recording this video, so fortunately it is there for me. However, once you get to the top, this is where you'll find it. If it is daytime and you get here and it's not there right now, you are probably there a little bit too soon, so just be patient, wait a little bit, go off, make yourself a cup of tea, come back, and it will fly in here. But this is the Gargolda, and this is the rare endemic life on this map. Next up, for secret number 3, a destructible doorway. From the camp, what you then want to do is run through the normal exit, and you then want to run up towards the castle, but jump over the wall and go down to the right hand side. This of course is where you can go to get a little sort of wirebug shortcut, but if you instead turn to the left, there will be a red door. This is not just for decoration, this is something that can be destroyed with a barrel bomb. So go over, destroy it, and you'll find a couple of tasty mining nodes in there, and occasionally you might even find a lizard. Then moving on from there to secret number 4 and also technically number 5, the last 2 are essentially merged into one because they are linked to a similar location, but they do still stand alone. For this one, you then want to go back down to that same location where we destroyed the door, but what we're now going to be doing is working our way towards the castle, but jump down into the river and run through what is, let's be honest, basically the sewers. You've no doubt been here before. You then want to run up to the sort of broken well where you can then climb the vines. However, if you have gone up this location before quickly, you may have missed this, but as you go about sort of 2/3 of the way up, there is actually an opening on the left. It can be a bit finicky to sort of get into because you'll automatically try and wall run, so just drop down, wirebug your way into it, and you get into this location. First things first, of course, on the right for secret number 4 is a destructible door. Destroy this one, and you can then go in and loot a bunch of antique boxes, which also ties into a villager request, one of those sort of side quests you can complete. This one is called A Great Gift for Your Buddies, and it will allow you to unlock the cool sort of knight or royal gear for both your Palico and your Palamute. However, then moving on from there to the final one, point number 5. From this same location, go out the door, run down towards the end of the corridor, of course take that mining node, and then take a right down that corridor, slide down, and you will then come out to another new location. There is also a relic here, but over on the right hand side is the final Great Wire-Bug, so if you've been going around trying to get all of the map shortcuts, admittedly this one isn't much of a shortcut because it just gets you back to the area from whence you just came, but regardless, if you're trying to go for it from a completionist point of view, that is where you'll find it. So there you have it, there are 5 map secrets on the Citadel that you definitely need to know about. Hopefully you guys found this helpful. If you've missed some of our recent videos, be sure to check out one of these ones and stay tuned for plenty more.